Hey, how you doing, John Minions? Hello, hola, welcome, and all of that. I am Jawarlock, and it's another unboxing. Today, we have Loot Crate. And as we all know, Loot Crate, they're like the biggest subscription box out there. They've been going since 2012, possibly? US box, 24 of your English pounds. The theme is mystical? Question mark, I think. And this is a very different shaped box than usual, so looking forward to some stuff. I know there's Stranger Things stuff in there, because like some boxes, they've decided to start spoiling things, because why not? Anyway, we'll waste no time, dive in and see what the first thing is that we have. Item number one is a t-shirt. Oh, I like this already. I've only just got out of the box, it's Okay, this is childhood. This is my childhood. It's like a retro Ghostbusters t-shirt. I like that. I really like the style of that. That's very, very cool. I loved Ghostbusters as a kid. The original films, brilliant. I've totally forgotten who's in it. But all those people who were in it. Dan Aykroyd, he's the guy who came up with Ghostbusters, isn't he? Him and Bill Murray and the other people. And that guy doesn't work anymore. What's his name? Rick Moranis, he was in it. And, you know, people like that. But they were great films. The cartoon was brilliant. The books, the comics were great. Then they did Extreme Ghostbusters. That was awesome. Then they made that film recently. That was, wasn't awful, but it wasn't good. Why didn't they make Extreme Ghostbusters? That was, you know, great idea. Anyway, yeah, this is the famous ghost image thing from the symbol on the Ghostbusters. I also had loads of toys, including the fire station, which is, you know, where they had their headquarters, and it had this on it, and it was awesome. I wish I still had those toys, actually. They were very cool. But yeah, very, very nice t-shirt. Love the colouring and the retro style. And as always, about a tenner. Item 2. The second item in the box is Marvel Thor vs. Loki Collector's Series. Ooh. This looks a lot like the one we had last week, which had Alien and Bishop. It was like the Alien Queen stabbing Bishop from that famous scene in Aliens, where the alien's legs fell off and Bishop fell off with the tail of the alien, because that statue was pretty garbage. So I'm hoping this one is better, but given the last one was rubbish, we'll see. So let's have a look. I have actually just cut straight through the box, so that was ingenious. Oh, yep, it's in a bazillion pieces. Oh, this looks slightly better. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Aha. So there we go, Thor versus Loki on the throne of Asgard, where Odin used to sit. But that's a lot better. The figures are a lot more detailed, they're nicer, it's larger. I like that one a lot more than the last one, but that's very cool. Thor first appeared way back in 1962, I think. He was a founding member of the Avengers with Iron Man, who looked hysterical if you see him, how he used to look, in literally like some sort of random metal suit. It was awful. But he went on to be amazing, so, you know, well done Iron Man. Still, this is very cool. I like the detail, I like the colouring. It's not bad. These remind me of some figures you can buy, and I can't remember, for the life of me, what they're called. There's Loki with his staff and whatever was in that, the Tesseract thing. And there's Thor with his hammer. Or I don't even know the name of it. I cannot say the name for the life of me. So let me know in the comments how you pronounce it. But yeah, that's not a bad little statue. Very much like that. Item 3 is... okay. For those of you who are too young to remember, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is a show that started way back in 1997. I don't know why I said it like that. I think it was 97, that's at least when I remember it, I think. Could be wrong, maybe it was 98. It was around there. It starred Sarah Michelle Gellar when she could still get work. As Buffy, she was a Slayer trained by Anthony Head. What was his character called? Giles. And she had a bunch of friends. And they slayed things. And it was good. And then, after about 7 seasons or so, it went completely bonkers and ended. Which is probably not a bad thing. And there was also Angel and Everyone Loves Spike. Stuff like that. But now, you can pretend to be Buffy with your very own Mr. Pointy bookmark. Yeah, it's a wooden bookmark. Use it as a bookmark or stab vampires with it. It's a rubbish piece of wood, to be honest. Not saying there's anything wrong with wood. Wood's probably fine. There's some nice oak out there, maybe a bit of willow, whatever. But this bookmark just looks a bit... I mean... It's cack. I wouldn't pay anything for that. £1 at most. It's... next item. Item number 4. Fourth thing is... the pin of... Ooh, the pin of horror. Wow, that's... yeah. It's Dracula with a very, very melted looking face. That is pure nightmare fuel. Dracula, of course, became famous because of Bram Stoker, Irish writer from the 1800s and something. I can't remember. I'll be honest, the Book of Dracula kind of annoys me when I read it, just because he writes in people's accents, and I hate when authors do that. But still, amazing story. Always been turned into very odd films. I don't think anyone has been particularly brilliant or too close to the real story. But it's very cool. Of course, it was based, the character, on Vlad Tepes, I don't know how you say his name. Vlad the Impaler. He was around in the 14th or 15th century during the Ottoman Empire. He was the great uncle of another lunatic, Elizabeth Bathory, who was a vampire character in a board game I remember as a kid called Atmosphere. And if you remember that, you are awesome and probably quite old. Item number 5. The fifth thing is, ooh, this is big. Oh, this is the one they spoiled, but it still looks very cool. Ooh. 11 versus the Demogorgon. Adult collectible, not a toy. It says on the back, Jay Salvador has been pulling on heartstrings with his Super Emo Friends line of art since 2009. Loot Crate has partnered with Salvador to create exclusive, figural renditions of his drawings and paintings. For the very first Super Emo scenes. In this emotionally intense moment from Stranger Things, 11 uses her immense telekinetic powers against the Demogorgon in order to keep her friends safe, while also saying goodbye. And that's where we all shed a tear. It was a great scene, to be honest. Apart from... you see, I love Stranger Things. It's an amazing show. It's a brilliant, brilliant show. It's so well written, it's retro, it flashes back and, you know, it's pure 80s. It's got things from every 80s thing you can imagine. One thing I did have a problem with was the Demogorgon. Great when it was an actor in the suit. When it was CGI, it looked horrific. But that was very 80s, so that was fine, I guess. But this looked very cool, with 11 and the Demogorgon on the front, but we need to cut it open and have a look. I've just ripped the box. I might as well just torn the box open, to be honest with you. I wasn't sure what to make of this when they showed it, but it actually looks kind of interesting. Very interesting, in fact. Okay. I'm going to be honest, that's actually a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. So here we have 11 dressed up in Mike's sister's clothes, using her telekinetic powers to save her friends and pin the Demogorgon to the wall before she destroys him and sends him back to the Upside Down, I think it was. Spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen Stranger Things. Spoilers there. That was spoilers. Should have said that before. But there's some spoilers. It's well painted. I do like it. I like the way it's designed. I think the Demogorgon looks pretty cool. It's quite horrific, but very nice. It's well designed, well sculpted. I don't mind that at all. Honestly, I don't know what I'd pay for something like that. I'm guessing most people would probably pay like 7 to 10 quid for something like that. It is quite nice. My one problem, if you're displaying it, you're going to see the back of her head, which doesn't help, because I mean, this is what you're seeing. It's like, that's not helpful. But I suppose you could turn her around like that, and then the Demogorgon's partially hidden. Don't know how you display that, to be honest. But it is quite nice. Of course, in the new season, the new demon creature thing, they've sort of hinted at will be the Tesla. Yep, that's right, the Tesla Hydra, created by Elon Musk to cause havoc on the world, powered by an electric battery that only needs charging every 300 miles. The Tesla Hydra. So that could be kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. That's not bad at all. Next item is the book. Ooh, this is a lot smaller than usual. So yeah, it just tells you what's in the box. Free digital comic, loads of adverts, and then all of you beautiful people. So spot yourself, give yourself a cheer, and be happy you made it into the magazine. Also, of course, the box turns into something, so let's work out what that is. The box makes whatever Thor's hammer's called. Makes a very rubbish version of the Thor's hammer. That wouldn't do much good in the Avengers, would it? Fear me. Let's just see what we got in that box. In this month's Loot Crate, we had a pin badge of Dracula, which kind of fits the theme of Mythical, but more horror, I think. Possibly. A fairly nice statue of Thor against Loki. I like it. Fighting over the Asgard throne. Not bad at all. A lot better than the one they did previously. A Buffy the Vampire Slayer Mr. Pointy bookmark thing of... it's rubbish. That's what that was. That's rubbish. A very, very, very nice Stranger Things statue featuring 11 and the Demogorgon. I like that a lot. I think that's very cool, and it's a lot better than I thought it would look. And probably my favourite item is actually the t-shirt, because that is awesome. I love that t-shirt, the Ghostbusters retro style. Okay, monetary-wise, the pin, it's a pin, no value. Bookmark, £1 at the most. I wouldn't pay much for that. The t-shirt is lovely. I'd probably pay a tenner for that, as I say. Always a tenner. The little statues. Oh, what would you pay for that? £5 or so? Maybe a bit more. They are very, very nice. Quite detailed. I do like that one. That's not bad. And the Stranger Things one is easily a tenner or so that's not bad at all. I mean, given the markup on some of these things, I wouldn't be surprised if someone whacked it up like £20. But I'll say a tenner. So 10 for that, 10 for that, 5 for that. The box is £24. There's your value. These two items. Nah. Personally, love the t-shirt, love that, love the statue. So for me, not a bad box. Just about covers the price of the box. The pin is okay, but the bookmark that's a bit of filler. I'm not into that. It's just a piece of... really? Not a bad Loot Crate box for me personally, but I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comments. What do you think of the items? What do you think of Loot Crate? What's good? What's bad? What can be better? Let me know down below. If you want to grab yourself a Loot Crate, I will leave a link down below in the discount code. So thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button because it really helps me out. And if you're new here, why not subscribe? Because why not? You might find something you like. In the meantime, though, and most importantly, be happy, be free, keep it awesome, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.